Hello, is screen visible to all?
Yes.
Okay, so how many of you have gone through this problem statement? See, I have received some like the screenshot from your side, right? You tried it, but again, some of you have not yet tried. So again, we will give 5 minutes here. So those who have not attempted this question, so you need to attempt, and then we will start. Okay. So just think. Okay. See, this program you have implemented, like writing the numbers in ascending order. That means incremented by 1. This is also we have implemented. By using the logic of this program, you can implement this as well. But I want the output in this format. Okay. इथे जसं स्क्रीनवरती दिसतंय तसं मला आउटपुट पाहिजे. सो जस्ट गिव अ थॉट ऑफ इट. थोडासा विचार करा की काय करायला लागेल, and then we will start. Okay. Yes. I is equal to 0. That is what initialization. Then what is first part? 4. Okay, 4 is less than 5. So I will write here I less than equal to, yes, 4. So it will satisfy when I is equal to 4, it will satisfy the condition, and I plus plus. Okay, if you execute this portion, printf, and here I'm going to print the value of I %d, yes, and I. Okay, so if I execute this much, okay, it come but in the same line. Okay, I will give /n. Okay, so I executed first site. बरोबर, हे मला मिळालंय. Now I will first go to other portion. For that I will take some other variable, let's say j. So I'm using here j is equal to 0. As I am having first value is here 0, so I have initialized it with 0. Then what is last? 8. So I will write here less than or equal to 8, j less than or equal to 8, and here I plus 2, print, sorry, j plus 2, as I used here j variable. Here I'm going to print j, and j is equal to j plus 2. Okay, just check. Yes, semicolon is missing. Okay, 1 2 3 4, yes, it is correct. Then 0 2 4 6 8, 0 2 4 6 8. Okay, I got this much. Now I will copy this, and again I am going to use the remaining 0 3 as it is incremented by 3. So I will use here, okay, I will use one more variable, k is equal to, okay, now I will change here k. Okay, k is less than, what is the termination condition? 12. So I will use here 12, and now k plus 3. Here I am going to print the value of k, and here again I will use k is equal to k plus 3. Okay, so I will check the program. Yes, 0 3 6 9 12. Okay, which is our required output. Okay, इथपर्यंत समजलंय का? इथपर्यंत केलेत तुम्ही, बरोबर? But maybe you have used some other variables or some other logic. पण तुमचं, okay, I am getting output in this fashion. Like most of the student have sent me. Maybe you have used some different logic here. इथं तुम्ही काही काही जणांनी वेगळं लॉजिक यूज केलं असेल, बरोबर का? हॅलो हॅलो.
Yes.
Okay, आता मला काय करायचंय, हे सगळं काय करायचंय, हे हॉरिझॉन्टल प्रिंट करायचंय बरोबर. आता हे कधी प्रिंट होईल लक्षात घ्या, इथं 0 प्रिंट झालाय, त्याच्यानंतर 0, त्याच्यानंतर 0. म्हणजे काय की माझं ज्यावेळेस प्रोग्राम एकदा रन होईल, एकदा एक्झिक्यूट होईल, त्यावेळेस त्यांनी काय प्रिंट केलं पाहिजे, ही लाईन प्रिंट केली पाहिजे 0 0 0. त्याच्यानंतर ज्यावेळेस प्रोग्राम पुढची कंडिशन चेक करेल, नेक्स्ट कंडिशन, त्यावेळेस काय करायला पाहिजे प्रोग्रामनी, परत ही सेकंड लाईन प्रिंट करायला पाहिजे. त्याच वेळेस काय होईल हे एकाखाली एक येईल बरोबर. सो आता इथं मी 3 वेळेस लिहिण्यापेक्षा आय एम गोइंग टू डिक्लेअर इन द सेम. ओके, j is equal to 0 comma k is equal to 0. Now in the condition I less than equal to 4, j less than equal to 8, k less than equal to 12. You need to give comma, and if you give semicolon, that means this initialization is completed. Comma, that means still initialization is going on. Okay, up to this. Okay, now k plus I plus plus, then j plus 2, then k plus 3. I have used all these initialization conditions and increment operators in the same for loop. Okay, so what is next? So I will use here j is equal to j plus 2, k is equal to k plus 2, sorry, k plus 3. Here I am going to print %d, that is I is going to print, correct? I will use /t for tab. मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं होतं, आठवत आहे का? /n is for moving pointer to next line, /t is for space. /t ने काय देता तुम्ही, स्पेस देता 2 नंबरच्या मध्ये. ओके, आधी आउटपुट कसं दिसतंय ते चेक करूया, त्याच्यानंतर मग इफ इट रिक्वायर्स and then we will give the space. Okay, for I this %first d, then here for j this is second %d, for d and third d I am having this k. Okay, now I will make comment for this because I don't want now this. Okay, okay, when I run the program, check 0 0 1 2 3 2 4 6 3 6 9 4 8 12. आता याच्यामध्ये काय करायचं, मला फक्त स्पेस द्यायचं आहे. So I will give /t, then I will give /t. Okay, now check. Okay, do you got this output? समजलंय का? Hello.
Yes sir.
Yes. तुम्ही बऱ्यापैकी प्रोग्राम करताना तुम्ही हे व्हर्टिकल आउटपुट आणलेलंच होतं बरोबर, हे 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, I will make comment to this now. Give me a minute. I less than 4 I plus plus print I. ओके, हे तुम्ही बऱ्यापैकी जणांनी वेगवेगळ्या पद्धतीने प्रोग्राम एक्झिक्यूट करून, म्हणजे तुम्ही आता मी जसे इथं लॉजिक यूज केलं असेल, काही जणांनी इथं प्रिंट ॲप मध्येच लिहिलंय, काही जणांनी व्हेरिएबल्स वगैरे डिफाईन केलेत, काही जणांनी अजून दुसरा कुठला लॉजिक लावलं, एक व्हेरिएबल घेऊन त्याला व्हॅल्यू असाइन करून, बरोबर. हे तुम्ही पण सगळ्यांचा आउटपुट, बऱ्यापैकी जणांचा आउटपुट या रेंजमध्ये होतं. ओनली थिंग इज रिमेनिंग, यू नीड टू रिअरेंज इट. मग रिअरेंज करताना जर तुम्ही इथं आउटपुट बघितलं तर काय होतंय, एक जनरल ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही ऑब्झर्व करताय, हे हॉरिझॉन्टल आउटपुट कधी प्रिंट होईल, ज्यावेळेस तुमचं एक प्रिंटएफ स्टेटमेंट असेल बरोबर, आणि तुम्ही 3 व्हेरिएबल, कमीत कमी तुमच्याकडे 3% डी पाहिजे. ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही हे 3 वेगळे आउटपुट करताय त्यावेळेस एका लाईनला तुम्हाला कमीत कमी 3% डी तरी पाहिजे. ओके, मग हे 3% डी म्हणजे डिस्प्ले करण्यासाठी काय लागणार तुम्हाला, तुमच्याकडे 3 व्हेरिएबल्स पाहिजेत. सो आय हॅव मेन्शन्ड हिअर द डिफरंट व्हेरिएबल आय जे के. मग काही जणांनी सगळीकडे आयच यूज केला असेल, काही जणांनी दुसरं व्हेरिएबल यूज केला असेल, बट यू नीड टू यूज डिफरंट व्हेरिएबल्स फॉर इझी अंडरस्टँडिंग. आता समजलंय का कसं करायचं प्रोग्राम? हॅलो, 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 एम आय ऑडिबल? Okay, so can you implement it within 1 or 2 minutes? Okay, I will wait for 2 minutes and then we will start. Okay, just try in 2 minutes. Okay, so what we required in the output, we required, if you observe, like here it is incremented by 1. If you observe this part, it is incremented by 2. If you observe this part, it is incremented by 3, correct? So what I want this output should be displayed on my screen. मला आउटपुट मध्ये ही विंडो पाहिजे. सो हाऊ इट कॅन बी डन? सो वी नो हाऊ टू increment by 1. So I have written the program. For incremented by 1. So I got the result 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I tried for increment by 2. So I have written the program of the number increment by 2. That means number plus 2, it is incremented by 2. Same way I did the program for increment by 3. If I run the program, I got this output, and most of you have got this output, correct? हे तुम्हाला बऱ्यापैकी स्टुडंट्सला हे आउटपुट मिळालेलं. बट व्हॉट आय वॉन्ट आउटपुट इन दिस फॅशन. मला हे असं या पद्धतीमध्ये दिसायला पाहिजे. सो हाऊ यू कॅन डू दिस? सी, मला हे पण आउटपुट मिळालंय, this also I got, and this is also I got. But what I want to rearrange my output. See, now if you do this initialization sorry, see, for loop first part is what? Initialization. Second part is what? Your condition. And third is any increment, decrement, any sort of operations. Okay, now in this case, when I give the comma, that means still I'm in the initialization. ज्यावेळेस मी ह्या नंबर मध्ये जर कॉमा दिला, it will work. Okay, if you want to check, I will work only with these two part, I and j. I is equal to 0, comma, j is equal to 0. When I give semicolon, that means my initialization of variable is completed. Then after semicolon, I have second clause as condition. Here I have used the first condition, that is correct. The second condition is also correct. So I will copy this second condition from here and I will give comma and I will paste it the second condition. Okay, now I will give semicolon as I have completed these two conditions. Now I have third condition as increment by 2. So I will give comma and I will paste it. And here I am going to use j plus 2 because increment operation is carried out with the help of this j plus 2. Here I need to increment the value of j. Now if I write here %d, here I am going to print the value of I, and for j I am using one more %d. This first %d belongs to this I. The second %d, that is format specifier, belongs to this second j. Okay, so it will execute now. Now if I run the program, see, I got this output. Now I will give /t in between Okay, you will find the difference. But at the same time, I want the remaining also be the part of this output. So what I did, I just copy the initialization, the condition, and the increment. Okay, initialization, condition, and increment, and I have kept here in the for loop. Okay, I kept here in the for loop, and if I run the program, it gives me this output. Okay, now have you understood it?
सर आपण तिथं आईची कंडिशन का नाही लिहिली?
कुठे?
j to j plus 2.
नाही,
I is equal to I plus
because
2.
here we mentioned incremented. See, this is as not like this increment by 2, increment by 3. It implicitly does I is equal to I plus 1. So it means I is equal to I plus 1. So there is no any need to explicitly write as like j is equal to j plus 2, k is equal to k plus 3. Okay. That's a meaningless stay. Increments. Okay, so this is my one more problem statement. I want to find the cube of 5. मला 5 चा cube check करायचा आहे. So write a program. Okay, I will write here. Instead of write implement a program to find the cube of 5. मला एक प्रोग्राम करायचा आहे की ज्याच्यामध्ये 5 चा क्यूब कॅल्क्युलेट होईल. सो हॅव यू अंडरस्टँड द प्रोग्राम? प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट समजलाय का तुम्हाला? हॅलो. ओके, देन स्टार्ट डुईंग इट. मला 5 चा क्यूब कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा आहे. पाचचा क्यूब किती येतो? 125, बरोबर का? Okay, so I want output as 125. Okay, start the program.